If you have never opened AutoCAD before, this is the only beginner tutorial you need. In the next 15 minutes, you will learn how to navigate AutoCAD, draw your first 2D and 3D objects, and edit them, all from scratch. By the end of this video, you will have the foundation you need to confidently start creating your own drawings. Without further ado, let's dive in. Here we are in the AutoCAD Start page. We have two options: Open, to open previously saved AutoCAD drawings, or New, where we can open a completely new AutoCAD drawing. Let's go to Browse Templates, where we can predefine the templates. For now, we will go with AuCAD.dwt. Hit Open and we get our first AutoCAD interface. We can always go back to the Start page by hitting Start, or going back to our drawing by hitting this tab here. Here we have the drawing area, where we will be spending most of our time in. At the very top, we have Ribbon, where our tools are organized into tabs. We also do have many menus here, like Insert, Annotate, Parametric, and much more. At the very right, we have the navigation tools, where we can rotate our viewport, or use the pan mode to pan to left, to right, up, and down. At the very bottom, we have the AutoCAD command line, one of the most important parts of AutoCAD, where we can type in any command and access it through simple shortcuts. Here we have the UCS, where the x-axis is represented by the red line and the y-axis is represented by the green line. They both together create the 2D drawing plane. Let's start to draw our first shape. Here in the drawing tools, notice we have here an arrow. By clicking on it, it gives us many options to draw a circle, or even with the arc, we again get many options on how to draw an arc. If you don't know exactly what a tool does, keep your mouse on the preview and AutoCAD gives us a quick explanation of what this tool does. It works like a quick tutorial or a quick tips and tricks series. Let's draw our first shape. Click on the line tool and then follow what AutoCAD asks us. Specify first point, left click. Move your mouse and specify the next point. And we can do so continuously until we are satisfied with the result. If you want to exit any command, hit Escape on your keyboard. Let's draw a circle as well. Simply click on the circle icon. It's drawn with 2 points, the center, then click and move your mouse and define the radius as well. An arc is drawn with 3 points. First point, end point, and then the radius. We can also draw rectangles by simply clicking here on the rectangle tool. Or even polygons, clicking this icon here, then hitting on the polygon icon. Now we have to decide the size. We want our polygon to be an octagon. We type 8, enter. Click and move your mouse. One of AutoCAD's greatest strengths is precision. As you draw, notice that AutoCAD displays the length and angle of your object in real time. Instead of guessing, we could simply also type in our dimensions from our keyboard. We want this line to be 4 units. Enter. Then 7 units to the right. Enter. 6 units down. Enter. To exit any command, hit Escape. To reactivate the previous command, hit Spacebar on your keyboard. Remember the command line? Here we can use shortcuts to directly access any command from the ribbon, like PL for Polyline. Hit Enter, and as previously shown, we can start to draw. Click and move your mouse. Now we can use dynamic input to affect the polyline. Hitting A Enter turns the polyline into an arc. Then hitting L Enter gives us again the straight line of a polyline. We can also use the command line to change units. Here we will simply type units and hit Enter. Here we can choose from a list of units like inches, feet, miles, millimeters, centimeters, and meters, and any other supported unit. I would like to go for centimeters. Then hit OK. We can select an object by simply left-clicking on it. See some grips appear. For circle and arcs, we can use the center grip to move the object. For shapes like rectangle, see we have bigger and smaller grips. We can use the biggest grips to stretch the object. And for the smaller objects, click on it, right-click, and we can add further actions like convert to arc. We also have other options of selection. If we left-click and go from right to left, we get a green window that selects any object that attaches. But left-click and going from left to right gives us a blue window of selection, and only the objects get selected that the blue window entirely covers. Here at the bottom right corner, we have the drawing aids. We can disable this visually grid by simply clicking on this icon here, or bring it back by again clicking on it. Then we do have the ortho mode, which allows us to draw only according to the y-axis and x-axis in pure horizontal or vertical lines. Everything is in 90 degrees. Then we have the object snaps, or the so-called snaps. Click this arrow here. Make sure all your snaps are enabled. They allow us to snap to the endpoint, midpoint, center, even intersections. Let me quickly demonstrate it. Here I have a line. If I take this line here and would like to perfectly draw on this end here, you see it directly snaps to the end and tells me endpoint. No matter how much I zoom in, the lines are perfectly connected to each other. Let's get to the modify tools. These tools allow us to modify existing objects. The move tool allows us to change the position of an object within the viewport. We can even move multiple objects at once by selecting all of them, clicking on the move tool, then click and move them around. Press your mouse wheel to use the pan mode inside of AutoCAD to pan up and down, right or left. Or we can zoom in by moving our wheel forward and zoom out by moving our wheel backward. To copy an object, we use the copy tool within the modifiers. Click on it, select the object you want to copy, hit enter, click any point, and now click those points where you want the object to be copied with. If you want to rotate an object, we will use the rotate tool. Click on it, select the object you would like to rotate, hit enter, choose a rotation point, and then move your object, release once you are satisfied with the angle, or we can simply type in an angle like 45 degrees and hit enter. Let's rotate this object here as well, this one. This time let's activate the rotate command in the command line. RO for rotate, enter. Choose a point of rotation, and as you see, we can rotate the object around its center. I would like it to be rotated by 90 degrees. 90, enter. We can use the scale command to change the proportions of an object. Click on the object, hit enter, choose a point of scale reference, and then move your mouse further away to make it bigger, and closer to the object to make it smaller. To change the color of an object, simply select it and go here to Properties. Then here, instead of by layer, choose the desired color. If you are enjoying this tutorial and want to master AutoCAD from beginner to professional, I have created a complete AutoCAD course with downloadable project files, templates, and exercises. It's available on my Patreon. Check the link in the description. Now let's continue. Let's get to the navigation bar. Click and hold and move your mouse to rotate the view. Note, now we are in 3D view inside of AutoCAD. And this time, along the X and Y axis, we even get a blue Z axis. Let's draw our first 3D object. Click on the 3D tools. And if it's not seen or available to you, simply right-click anywhere on your ribbon, go to Show Tabs, and make sure 3D Tools is ticked. Let's start by drawing a box. Click on the box preview, click and move to draw the base. Click again. Now let's decide the height of it. Or let's simply input the height of 45 and then hit enter. Let's also draw a sphere. Click on this arrow here, click on sphere, click, and move your mouse. Right now we are seeing the skeleton of the objects. To change the preview of our 3D objects, we go here to 2D wireframe. Click here and choose either shaded or realistic to get a better preview of our 3D objects. We can also use our 2D drawings to create complex 3D objects. We can use the extrude command to extrude our objects. Select them and hit enter, and now go for extrude. In 3D view, to rotate or orbit, press Shift and press your wheel on your mouse. So, Shift plus wheel allows us to orbit in 3D view. Selecting any object gives us the thumbnail, which is used to move around the objects we have created. We can use the Revolve tool to revolve around a point. To undo the last action, hit Ctrl Z on your keyboard. To redo the last action, hit Ctrl Y on your keyboard. We can select multiple objects at once. Exactly as 2D, we can deselect objects by pressing Shift on our keyboard and clicking on the object to deselect it. Finally, it's time to save our drawing. Click on the AutoCAD logo here, this arrow. Then go to Save and find the desired location to save your project. Simply give it a name and then hit Save. Congratulations! In just 15 minutes, you have learned how to navigate AutoCAD, create precise drawings, edit objects, and even build simple 3D models. This is only the beginning. In the next lesson, I will show you why professional AutoCAD drawings look completely different from beginner drawings, and how you can make yours look professional from day one. Welcome to Design Republic. Let's build better architecture together.